Stephen Curry, considered the greatest shooter in NBA history. LeBron James, some consider him the greatest all-around player and the greatest athlete in NBA history. The two have been diametrically opposed. They are rivals of the highest level in the NBA. They met in the NBA Finals 4 times. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're switching their bodies. We want to see what Steph Curry could do in LeBron's body, and we want to see if LeBron would still be in talks for the GOAT conversation if he wasn't such an athletic monster. So today, we're switching their bodies. Steph Curry, he's currently 6'3", 190. We're bumping him up to 6'8", 250. And on top of switching their heights and weights, we're also going to give them each other's athletic ratings. So first, Steph Curry. You know, he's 6'3" right now. Let's bump him up to 6'8". His weight, let's move that up to 250. Steph's looking thick. Looking like LeBron James out here, okay. You know, athletically, Steph, you know, you're gonna get a better box out. You're gonna be a bit of a better rebounder, lateral quickness. Steph's getting faster with this change and bigger. A little bit slower with speed on the ball though. So I wonder if this will change his rating at all. Still a 96, but now he's 6'8", 250. He's just heavier than Kevin Durant now. He's a big boy now. Now LeBron James might be on the short end of the stick here in this video. A lot of people think a lot of his greatness does come from his absurd height, weight, and athletic combination. Personally, you know, I think obviously his body helps him a lot. I still think LeBron would be a monster. So now he's 6'3", 190. He's looking a little short. Can we get a zoom in on this man's face? He looks very upset that we just shrunk him. Not happy about the change. You know, his box out, he's gotten a little bit worse at boxing out. You know, I wouldn't assume box out has much to do with size as much as positioning and all that, personally, but he's worse at boxing out. He's a little bit less quick. His speed is a little bit worse. His speed with the ball is a little bit better. Acceleration, a little bit better. Could be helpful. His vertical, all the way down to a 73. I don't know if he's gonna be postering people for much longer. So now LeBron and Steph have switched, and LeBron's overall, unless it was a 95 to start, I don't think it was. I think it went down quite a bit there. So LeBron really got the short end of the stick. You know what? We're also gonna have to change LeBron's position. Steph can be a point guard still. LeBron, though, at this point, you're just gonna have to be a point guard at this point, LeBron. So now LeBron's a point guard. So should we do this from the perspective of the Lakers or the Warriors? I feel like the Warriors are just gonna be beastly. Like, there's no reason they shouldn't be even better now that Steph's a giant. So let's be the Lakers just so we can see. Are they gonna miss the playoffs again? I did turn injuries off, so you know, Lakers will probably make the playoffs with injuries off. Now LeBron's a starting point guard. He went all the way down to a 92 overall all of a sudden. But you know, now that he's a point guard more so, maybe kind of opens up some playing time for Ingram a little bit. Maybe a better fit there. We got Lonzo coming off the bench now. The Lakers still aren't a great team. That's for sure. Let's sim to Christmas and see what this matchup will look like in person. Simcast time. All right, so before the Christmas game, my mini LeBron-led Lakers are 15 and 18. Not the best. Mega Steph's Warriors, they're only 23 and 11 though, you know? They're the Warriors. You would expect a little bit more of a better result. And we are actually the 8th seed right now. We're a game better than the Spurs. So we're in the playoffs. You know, that's a thing. Maybe we'll face the Warriors in the first round. But for now, let's see what this matchup looks like. I want to get a visual on Giant Steph versus Steph-sized LeBron. Oh, man. Why does he look even tinier? He doesn't look like he's 6'3". He looks like he's like 5 foot, and he's dunking on Draymond Green like it doesn't matter. So he can still poster people. I was definitely wrong about that. You know, Steph isn't even looking that much taller, but LeBron looks 100 times shorter. That's what I find weird. Can I still post spin? Steph still can't guard the post even with his height, I don't think. Boom! Mini LeBron doesn't care, Steph. All right, you know LeBron. He likes doing those deep step backs from around here. Oh Lord, that was all backboard. That is not what we wanted to see. All right, we're gonna simcast the rest of this game since, you know, we got a feel for them. You know, mini LeBron, honestly though, he kind of would be like Westbrook, a little bit better shooting, maybe a little bit better basketball IQ. He would still be a beast. I know there's a lot of people who say LeBron is all, his body is everything, but if you really think about it, LeBron, if he was 6'3" and kind of kept all his skills, most of his athleticism, he would still, like, we did strip LeBron away of a lot of athleticism. We gave him Steph's athleticism. We didn't just make him shorter. We made him a worse athlete. He's still a beast. So hopefully he can lead the Lakers to the playoffs here. Alright, so mini LeBron led the Lakers to 37-45. Honestly, the record they might finish in real life. James Harden was the MVP. 28, 6, and 9 basically. Okay, pretty good season from Harden. So Steph Curry made the All-NBA first team. Giant Steph, Mega Steph. He averaged 30.2 points per game, a career high. He did not average a career high in rebounds. In fact, it seems like it was only his third best rebounding season. His assists per games, second most in his career. His shooting percentage, the best of his career. And his three-point percentage, actually, also the best of his career. So maybe he's able to shoot over people a little bit more. Don't know if 2K takes that into account as much. LeBron James made the All-Defense first team, but not an All-NBA team. He had a career low in points. Definitely destroyed his points per game. He went down to 21.3. His rebounds per game, he still averaged 6.5. Still averaged more than Steph. His assists per game also went down. That is kind of interesting. I thought maybe that'd be the one thing that would go up since he's a point guard now. Although LeBron's pretty much already a point guard. Somehow his field goal percentage went up to the third best of his career, it looks like, behind the two godly Miami seasons he had. I miss Miami LeBron. Probably my favorite player to watch. Miss that guy. All right, anyway, his free throw percentage still terrible. I don't know what's going on there. His minutes per game went down. Plus minus is barely positive. All in all, the worst LeBron season of all time. And he did not even make the playoffs. Did we come close? We came close. We were 3 games away. I guess in the NBA that's actually not that close. Warriors were the 3 seed. You know, I figure they should have been the 1 seed anyway. And you know, making Steph just a better player by all accounts, you know. Maybe, you know, the big man body wasn't meant for Steph. Although they swept Memphis. Somehow Memphis made the playoffs, but not the Lakers. And are they gonna lose to OKC? They are gonna lose to OKC. So Westbrook, kind of like mini LeBron, didn't care that Steph grew and weighed a lot more. He just destroyed him. So LeBron James and Steph Curry switched bodies. It honestly seems like both of them might be worse off. Well, maybe not Steph, but also perhaps Steph, looking at the result of this series. I can't really say we've come to any sort of grand conclusion here as to what would happen if LeBron James and Steph Curry switched bodies, but it's interesting to see. Kind of does dispel the notion that LeBron is all body. For Steph, it doesn't really show anything. It just shows that, I don't know, he's a beast no matter how big he is. Clearly, all that extra weight, speed, and height, which should have helped him on defense, didn't really help him against Westbrook. Westbrook looks like he averaged, well, actually his points per game, I don't know. It looks like Westbrook averaged a lot of points per game in this series, around like 28. So, I don't know. Clearly didn't help much on defense. So, guys, if you like this little body swap experiment, you can click up here to see what would happen if we combine Steph Curry and Giannis to try to create the ultimate NBA player. Clearly here, not as impactful, but Giannis is taller than LeBron. You know, he can dunk from pretty much anywhere. Maybe even a better athlete now than LeBron currently is. Or if you want to see what would happen if I took over the 03 Cavs and rebuilt them with hindsight of knowing how every draft would pan out, click up here. Both of these are interesting videos. Subscribe down here, and peace.